Hi, it's Paul, and in this short video I'm going to give you a quick overview of the new PXT Select assessment. Here's how it works. The first thing we want to do is create a performance model. And a performance model is a detailed digital analysis of exactly what is likely to make somebody successful in a job. There's multiple ways we can get this information, and I'm not going to give you that level of detail in this short video, but get in touch with me and we can discuss exactly how we would do that for you. The second thing we're going to do is compare people to the models to see how well they're likely to perform in a job, how we can improve them, how we can coach and develop them, or how well they fit into a team. And that leads to the third thing, which is hiring advice, very specific hiring reports, coaching reports, and development reports. Where else would this person fit? How can we get the very most out of them? Now, the PXT Select has a very unique approach to things. First of all, it measures the total person, and the total person is comprised of how somebody thinks, how they behave, which is different than their personality. A simple personality assessment isn't going to go into this depth. And the third thing is their interest. What are they interested in? And that gives us the total person. Now, why is this important? It's important because 30 years of research have revealed that the most important criteria for hiring are behaviors and cognitive ability. And these things are very difficult to find in a traditional interview, so the PXT Select isolates in on their likely behaviors and how they process information. So why is this important? Well, it's important because candidates are better prepared than ever. They know the answers to your questions before you ask. So we want to ask questions that isolate in on potential problems and isolate in on their strengths in relation to this job. They are probably not prepared for this, so we're going to get a deeper view of the candidate. Number two, behaviors and cognitive ability are difficult to evaluate in an interview. A very experienced behavioral interview expert can force candidates to describe past behaviors that may predict future performance. But the PXT Select gives you a digital representation of this based upon proven science. Also, cognitive ability is almost impossible to determine in a conventional interview. And yet it's got the highest correlation with predicting whether somebody's likely to be a top performer. Number three, most hiring managers don't have the experience to do interviewing right. So the PXT Select generates interview questions that are customized to the candidate and to the position to help that hiring manager isolate in on these things. And the PXT Select fills this gap. So what are some of the advantages of the PXT Select? Well, first of all, you're going to hire more top performers because you're going to get objective analytical insight into how they're likely to perform in a job. You'll make everyone better because you'll be able to coach people to meet the requirements of the job. You'll be able to supercharge your teams because you'll be able to take a look at the interactions between individuals. The PXT Select will help you to help your managers to manage because we'll be able to compare a manager to a subordinate and give very specific advice based on the PXT Select data as to how that manager can manage that person better. And finally, you're going to be able to keep your best people engaged and motivated because when somebody fits into a job, when you can show them potential career opportunities and be very proactive in career planning and career pathing, it's a great way to keep everybody engaged and motivated. All right, that's the quick overview. If you'd like to get more information, please get in touch. You can reach us at hrstrategystoday/PXT-Select or the old-fashioned way via the telephone. Here's the phone number. Just give us a call or click, and we'll be glad to help you take a look at the PXT Select. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to working with you in the future.